Bam! Welcome, all my domaniacs out there. Welcome to Devonius' Domain Toy Review. Today we're going to be taking a very special look at the WWE Elite Legends Series 25. Ravishing Rick Rude. This is awesome. I've had a couple Elite Ravishing Rick Rudes. I had the Classic Superstars Ravishing Rick Rude. So the Jack specific ones, the Mattel ones, I've had a couple different ones, but I wanted to get this one because it's a WCW inspired attire. He's got an updated sculpt, big gold belt on him. He's got a great head scan on him. He's got the double articulated elbows, which none of my other Rick Rudes have had. And he comes with extra hands. So I figured to get my hands on this guy. Believe it or not, I was not able to find the variant. Like, anywhere I went, I've seen dozens of these Rick Rudes at Targets, and I have not seen a single variant. Which is okay, though, because I like this one just a little bit more. So, looking at the guy here, we've got the gorgeous Legends packaging with the open window there. You can see him, and name there. Turn it around. It's got the art. Turn it around. Same art. Turn it back here. We've got Ravishing Rick Rude. Titles: WCW International World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WCW United States Champion. Ravishing Rick Rude was one of the most impactful superstars in WCW during the early 90s. First aligning himself with the Dangerous Alliance, Rude battled legends like Sting and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. At Fall Brawl 1993, the Ravishing One defeated Ric Flair and became World Heavyweight Champion for the first time in his career. Can you believe that NWA did not want this dude as their champion? That's fucking crazy. Down here, celebrate the history of these WWE legends. You can also get Psycho Sid. Pick yourself up another Rick Rude. Who fucking cares? Bret Hitman Hart and Justin Hawk Bradshaw. JBL. John Bradshaw Layfield right there. That is really cool that they made one of those. And yeah, bottom of the packaging, top of the packaging, got the WWE logo right there. Pretty cool. Now, let's get this guy out and see what he's all about. So, pulling the Ravishing One out of the packaging, here he is. Looks pretty damn good. Everything's in its right place. Looking at this new big gold belt here, this looks really nice. This is a nice, newly sculpted. Oh, no paint on the gems here. That's kind of a letdown. Boo. That fucking sucks. You guys are lame as fuck for not painting those. So Mattel kind of cheaping out there with the coloring of the gems. The gems are colored on the front, which is great, but yeah, no coloring on the sides. That kind of sucks. I might have to go back to using my other World Championship since Mattel can't get their shit together and just color 4 gems on each side. But they can get 8 on the front. I don't fucking know. Well, anyway, so we take off the world title. I'll just put him down. Here it is. Looks pretty cool. Looks really nice. Feels nice. A nice update, except for the missing gems. That's ass. Putting that down, picking them up. We've got all these cool, like, sayings and catchphrases. Numero uno. Superb. World class. The only perfect human. Cream of the crop. All this stuff. Looks fantastic. A lot of good paint. And up and down. All around. Great elbow articulation right there. Back and forth. All around. On the fists. Got about this much articulation in the neck. Back and forth ab crunch. Twist the hips. We've got thigh rotation. This much at the knee. Says simply on that boot. Ravishing on that boot. Fantastic. Love to see it. Awesome. Thigh at that. And then bend the knee there. The ankle articulation. That much back. This much forward. Quite a bit there. This figure is looking nice as hell. Looking very nice. So kind of standing him there. He also comes with quite a bit of extra hands. So In addition to the fisted hands, there's also these open hands for like smacking, handshaking, whatever. And then also some open gripping hands for, grabbing a steel chair and whacking Flair in the head with it, or, whatever else you need to grip. So, let's get to posing. Let's see what Ravishing Rick Rude can do in this Devonius domain toy review today. Let's check it out. So, closing thoughts on this figure, I can't help but feel a little bit let down. I wanted kind of more of a WCW era Rick Rude, and I got it, but it really wasn't all that I was wanting. I mean, maybe I should have waited and shot for an Ultimate Edition Rick Rude if they were going to have one. I know they have like the Coliseum Edition Rick Rude, but I wanted a WCW era one, and this was the best there was, and I don't know, I thought, it would be a little bit better. I just didn't really like how the gems weren't painted on the side plates of the big gold belt. I didn't like that he didn't come with a robe. I feel like Rick Rude should always come with a robe. A Rick Rude figure should always come with a robe. I mean, look at the countless Rick Rude figures that come with robes. Like, come on. Like, I think I could have sacrificed 2 hands for a robe, or even a couple hands. Like, I would have liked a robe. And also, one thing that I think they really screwed the pooch on, they don't have his anchor tattoo. On every Rick Rude figure I've ever had, he always has anchor tattoo. It's like burned into my mind. Like, I know that he has a tattoo on that arm. And he definitely had in WCW if he had in WWF. Like, look at this. It's on the fucking art. It's right there. They didn't include it. It's on past Mattel Rick Rude figures, but not this one. I just kind of feel like they went a little bit soft on this release. They could have went harder in the paint, and I think they kind of cheaped out. And I don't know. I just don't respect that. I think it's a little bit ass. I was kind of expecting more quality from this figure. I mean, it is what it is. It's nice, but it feels a little bit incomplete. Feels like Mattel could have put just a little bit more effort into this release and it would have been a lot better. But it is what it is. I like the figure. It's just, it could have been better. It could have been a stronger release, in my opinion. I'm hoping eventually down the line they do like a WCW Ultimate Edition Rick Rude. Because this is good, but it's not as good as it could have been. But yeah, that's all my thoughts on this figure, and that kind of wraps up today's review. So if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. Check out some of my other reviews. I'm going to continue putting out some more. And I guess there's just one thing left to say. Devonius. Out!